All right, so that was the management of Pine Labs. But with this, viewers, let's move on and let's connect with the management of Symphony. And let me welcome Mr. Nrupesh Shah, who's the MD of the company, joining us on the show. Hi, very good morning, Mr. Shah, and thank you so much for joining us on the channel today. Firstly, let's talk about your earnings, because with unseasonal rains and weak channel sentiment that is behind, what's your outlook for the demand recovery in the second half as we move forward, look forward? What are you expecting? Are you expecting a stronger summer season in FY27 to offset this year's weakness?
As you know, in September quarter, there was a major degrowth, and so was in June quarter on account of subdued summer. However, as of now, it seems that in December quarter, we are better off as per the initial signals and trade interest. As far as March quarter is concerned, of course, trade will have a inventory pile-up. So how the season spans out, but as far as large format stores, e-commerce and D2C is concerned, there is no inventory pile-up, and hence for them it's more like a zero budget, and if it is reasonable, it should be fine. As far as the summer goes, it's very difficult to predict. It is anybody's guess how is going to be the summer.
Sure. Mr. Shah, you launched new SKUs in air coolers and water heaters this quarter. Now, how are these categories performing, and could water heaters or other adjacent appliances become a meaningful part of your revenue mix going forward?
Yeah, so we have launched path-breaking water heaters, and response is good, and we have expanded the range. As far as air coolers are concerned, we have launched the series meant for the mass market, especially for rural and semi-urban market, and seems both should be received well. As far as adjacent category is concerned, in trailing 12 months, other than household air coolers in the country contributed almost 26% of the top line on a standalone basis, which used to be much lower earlier. So that consists of large space ventilated cooling, geysers, tabletop and kitchen fans, as well as exports from India. And I think that pie should go up and has a huge potential, and to an extent it is also de-risking. And
all right, but along with that, Mr. Shah, what are the inventory levels like right now for you, and by when are you expecting normalization to kick in?
So as on 30th September, the inventory level was by and large in line with something higher than 30th September 24. The reason being, whatever sales reduction was witnessed in September quarter, it offset the carry forward inventory. As far as inventory rationalization is concerned, once summer sales starts at a consumer level and dealer level starting February, March, if it is normal summer, it should be rationalized and normalized, and this has happened in the past also, so this is nothing new.
All right, but then how has your non-seasonal portfolio like tower fans and LSVs done? And given the increasing uncertainty around the weather now, are you looking at expanding your non-seasonal portfolio?
No, absolutely. That's how we have ventured into that, and in a way they are adjacent category and also having a decent profitability margin, and they have a huge runway.
Indeed, but post the GST rationalization, are you seeing a shift from unorganized retail to organized, or is it too soon to say that?
So as far as air coolers are concerned, there is no change in GST. It was, and currently also it is 18%. As far as shift is concerned from unorganized to organized, it is going on irrespective of anything, on account of rising aspiration level, purchasing power, and variety of other reasons. But post GST, whether there is change or not, we will come to know only during the summer time.
All right, one last question before we let you go. Can you talk to us about your exports, and what's the share of exports in your total pie, and how are you navigating tariff uncertainties?
So it's almost about 10% of the top line, And as far as tariff uncertainties are concerned, currently we have accepted the orders from US, and assuming that as and when shipment takes place, tariff would have been rationalized. But apart from US, of course, in respect of exports, we have diversified markets, including exports to our overseas countries, which are non-US territories too.
All right, with this, Mr. Shah, we let you go. So good having you on the channel today. Thank you so much for your time. All right, but with this, viewers, it's time now to slip into a very short break. Don't worry, we'll be right back with more on the other side. Stay tuned.